National Park College Nighthawk men's basketball is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our Ouachita Children, Youth, and Family Services featured Nighthawk of the Week, the man, the myth, the legend, Jabriant Hill. JB, welcome back to National Park College. What a season it's been for NPC. Why was it important for you to make sure that you were back in Nighthawk Blue this season?
Well, last year, our goal was to win the regional championship, but we knew that coming back, if we were to come back, that the goal would be much bigger than just the regional championship. We also wanted to win the national championship last year, too, but we didn't get to make it that far. But this year, that was the emphasis. We seen what it was like to make it to the regional championship. So, now it was all about getting to the next step.
You guys that were with this squad last year all came back with that same goal, a hunger to go farther, unfinished business. And Coach Dylan Hargrove went all around the country and found amazing talent to help bolster this returning squad. What a season it's been. But before we talk about what we've accomplished so far, tell me what it's been like to grow together with the returners, all these new faces this season. We know what the record is, but what has that been like for you guys as brothers on the basketball court, in Dogwood Hall, and just as best friends?
Well, me, Kay, and Pat, we were here last year, and adding those new pieces, we knew we needed to, introduce them to what we had going on here. And since they've been here, it's been amazing. We're like a brotherhood. Outside of basketball, it's more than just basketball. After practice, we stay after practice, and we just vibe, just us and the guys, the coaches. Sometimes we might see you in there, you and your son, It's just a family environment. We try to keep it that way and just more than basketball.
Let's talk about this season for you specifically. Jabriant, you were great for this team last year as a point guard for this program, but you have evolved into a leader by example. You're dynamic on the floor, a key playmaker, unrivaled speed. What is it that has spurned this growth that you've had this season to make you so good on the court this season?
Me trusting in my teammates and Coach Hargrove putting me in the best positions to be me, you know what I'm saying? And as a leader on this team, it's, my job to lead by example. I got to be basically a second version of, Coach Hargrove. So I try to be that for my team, and then they allow me to do that. So that's how I'm able to do it.
You guys are undefeated, 17-0. You're #1 in the country for the third week in a row. How does that feel? Has the newness of that worn off on you guys? How does that impact your game as you go into any given game in the Kettle?
Believe it or not, we don't feel it as much. We still have things to work on. We don't have to win a national championship or even a regional championship today. So that #1 really don't mean much to us. It's good for accolades, but we know the bigger picture.
I know hard work certainly pays off, and you guys have certainly put in the work. Big game at home tonight in the Kettle. North Arkansas College comes to town. The big rivalry between the Pioneers and the Nighthawks, and you get it in your house tonight. What are the keys to the game? What are some of the things that this team's been working on to make sure you get win number 18 tonight?
Keeping it one game at a time. Every day in practice, we make sure that we be intentional. So, that's been the focus, being intentional, focusing in on what's important, And we just got to keep it one game at a time, and this is just one of those games, too.
Jabriant, this season feels magical. It feels special. The environment all around campus, the mood, the positivity. It is a season to remember for sure. Hats off to you and this coaching staff and all of your teammates for the hard work that you've put in. And thanks for making it so fun and so exciting to watch this year. Congratulations on all your success. We wish you the best of luck on the bright future that lies ahead for you. Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
My mom, my brother, my granddad, my family, really, the Jones family, the Gray family, just God, and that's probably it. That's about it.
Jabriant Hill of Nighthawk men's basketball. You can follow the team online on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Special thank you to Ouachita Children, Youth, and Family Services, the sponsor for the featured Nighthawk of the Week. He's JB Hill. I'm Mark Oliver, and this is Nighthawk men's basketball on the Nighthawk Network.